veggie stew. So I check in my fridge and I'm going to utilize all that I have. I have kale here, garlic, carrot, bit of leek, onion, thyme, bit of cabbage leaf, and also I have some other vegetable, parsnip. We're going to utilize that, turn it into a lovely vegetable stew. Sit back, relax, and do enjoy this video. And if you're new here, my name is Linden. Welcome to the channel. All right, so we're going to get started. Thank you very much. Morning, Jackie. Thank you very much. Once it comes in, guys, just thumbs up the live. Thank you for coming on. One of the things I like to do, as I said before, Linden cook different. I cook different from other chefs. Like far, far, far different. You're gonna see why I said I cook different. Right now, I'm working on flavor. You see in this pot here, which I just put on, I'm gonna build flavor like a stock inside this pot. All right. And in that, I'm gonna put bay leaf. We have some thyme here. I'm gonna put thyme inside there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna work on these, which I have here. So whatever veg you have, just utilize what you have. It's always important to get your stock going. Because if your stock is right, you have a possibility for what you're gonna cook. Gonna come out all right. So in my stock pot, gonna put a couple cloves of garlic in that. And we're gonna turn him down. So how you're gonna see me execute this lovely vegetable stew, it will surprise you, but you learn from this. The stock smell lovely already. You see, this part is the hardest part. For me, it's not hard. But you prep and then you start cooking. So for this, the kale already cut up. All right, I'm gonna use about 1 to 2 onion in this. You know, each person cook different. So we're gonna lock this down now. So most of these stuff, they're ready. So I'm gonna show you how I deal with my stuff. All right, 1 second. Let me just pull out a tray. Sorry about the noise. All right, you see me with this? I'm gonna put this here that you see what's going. So that's over there. So you can, let me see which one better. Yeah, I think you can see that. So that's good. All right, onion. And the leeks, we're gonna cut the leeks a little bit different. So you have the leeks there and your carrot. I'm gonna cut this a little bit different also. You're gonna notice some of them gonna cut different angles. So with this, you can either dice it, but dice them a little bit big, because these, they're easier to cook. So you cut them in a bit chunky. All right, I have some cabbage leaf here. I'm gonna kind of remove the middle and just trim this up. So if anything, they already wash. So anything on it which you don't like or it's not good for consumption, just remove it. With the cabbage leaf, we're just gonna fold him up like this. So this you can either use your peeler. I like to take the edge like this first. Once you go across here with the edge, and then you go down like this, so you don't have to bother go to the bottom, because sometimes the peeler don't reach the bottom. All right. All right, there's something else I'm going to do. I'm just going to get a strainer here. Thank you very much. Once it comes in, guys, thumbs up the live. And feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to remove this out of the stock pot. What I like to do sometimes, I'm going to put the leeks in. Just let them sit here a little bit. And sometimes they're a little bit funny. And the thing is, if you don't put flavor in these, I mean the kale, if you don't put a bit of flavor in it, they go funny on you. They don't taste good. Even though I pick it out already, sometimes you'll see some little funny bits in there. Just gonna press him down a bit. We're gonna turn the gas up. So we're gonna start cook the vegetables. But remember, each time I come on, I said to you guys, I cook different from many other chefs. I'm going for quality and flavor. So I'm not in any rush. I love quality because I used to quality and I know what quality is. All right, we have the butternut squash here. So I'm going to do this a little bit different because just in case my pot, hopefully it can hold everything. So we're going to cut these up. Probably going to need this, so I'm just going to give this a little bit of rinse. You know, sometimes you're cooking vegetable, it doesn't have to be boring, you know what I mean? All right, you see my kale there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Just need a little bit more season. This, I'm gonna bring this up to temperature. What I'm using in this, not just any oil, I'm using coconut oil in that. So you see the tactics I'm using with the kale. Instead of pack it up in the pot, I already have the stock here. So this, you don't need to overcook this thing. This is very healthy for you. So in my stock, I already blanched these. So they already have flavor in them. Seen that? So what I'm gonna do with these butternut squash, we're gonna go inside there. Because these, they take time to cook. But I don't want them overcooked. I know you all haven't seen this coming, but as I said, this is what I mean when I said I cook different. Thank you very much. Good morning, Jackie. Yeah, this is what I said. Linden cook different from other chefs. So I'm going for flavor and quality. We're not going for the fast food thing. We're gonna season. I have my sea salt there if I need more. So even the butternut squash, pumpkin, whatever you call it, you season it. Once you do that and you finish, you start cooking, you're gonna realize your food tastes different. You notice I still have my stock over there. It's very important to have your stock over there. Just watch these statics now. Just watch carefully and learn. The smell, if you can smell just the aroma from this, the flavor coming up, and the garlic, the coconut oil, butternut squash. The butternut squash, I'm gonna pop them here in my stock. You might think the flavor gonna disappear, but it's not going to, because that's a stock, it has flavor in it already. What I'm just gonna use this over here to do is just to tenderize this a little bit. And with the rest of the coconut oil, we're gonna put them back in the pot. All right, I'm gonna drop some rest of vegetable in. I'm gonna season my pot. A chef will understand what I mean when I say just season your pot. So if you don't understand that terminology, don't really bother about it. So these are the vegetables which normally give flavor. So you're gonna drop them in first, like your leeks, your onion, and stuff like that. We're gonna put them in just to sweat them off, to remove some of the water content, and then you're left with flavor. All right, we have some garlic that was in the stock. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So we're gonna go in with some garlic in this. The pot start to get brown, which I expect, because when you're seeing that, that's flavor in that. Season everything. Just take your time, season everything. You sweat that down. I'm gonna put these vegetables in, and the carrot. When I'm finished with this and you taste it, you probably think you're eating steak and lobster mixed together. You notice I put some other stuff in. Hit him with a little bit more season. I'm not telling you to over salt it. What I'm gonna do, some of the stuff I'm not using, just clear my area. Let it look a little bit more decent. If you notice something earlier, once it comes in, guys, thumbs up the live, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you notice something earlier, I made this stock. I have bay leaf in this, I have thyme, a bit of garlic. So what I'm doing, I'm sweating this off. Even though it's vegetables, so you see the bottom of the pot getting brown. That brown telling me that's flavor. So we're not gonna let him get away like that. When I finish with them, all the brown gonna disappear, and then you leave with just flavor. All right, what I'm gonna do here, some of my stock, take some of the stock, put them in that. See, meanwhile, butternut squash, they're cooking. But what I'm gonna do, keep an eye on the butternut squash because you don't want it to overcook. The knife going through this, but a couple bit more minutes, and I'm all right. You seen that? All of this here is just flavor. Very nice. I have another secret ingredient, so I'm gonna put in this. This is my all-purpose, but this a little bit spicy. So I have to be careful not to put too much in it because this have a bit of some Scotch bonnet base in it. I watch this now. You remember I have the kale? This is called a curly kale. It's a vegetables that don't normally taste good. So you have to add flavor to it. This is very rich iron mineral. Look at this. We're gonna put them in. It's already blanched. This is gonna surprise most of you. You've never seen, especially vegetables like this cook, like this. I work in many places, luxury care home, hotels. When I cook it like this, it's game over. What's gonna happen now? I have here a pepper, but this pepper I have here is for color. If you notice, most of the vegetables and they're kind of yellow, orange, green, and you don't have any red in it. What I'm gonna do, you know what the eye see, sometimes the heart believe. If you notice different shapes, so what I'm gonna do with this, just in case if you're heating this, if I cook this and you're eating it, it's gonna trick your eyes, but not in a bad way. I'm gonna julienne some of these. A julienne means fine strips like this. This is julienne. And then we're gonna dice some. So if you might be eating something like this and you realize you take some up, you're gonna notice some dice and you wonder, how did I do this? This is how that is happening. So your food don't look boring. Remember, peppers, they can eat raw, so you don't have to really. I'm gonna put the pepper in last. You see my butternut squash in the stock, full of flavor without breaking up. That's what they call professionalism. You see this? All my stock go back in here. Nothing get wasted. My pot start to bubble. I don't need to put no butter in it. Everything coming together. All right. With the red, straight in. Normally I would put some sweet corn in this, but I don't want to put the tin one in it. I rather put some fresh or frozen one, but I don't have any. Wow. I'm pleased with that. The only thing this need is a little bit of spice, but I don't want to make it too spicy. So I will add some black pepper in. I will add some black pepper to that. What you can do when this finish, just some parsley or coriander, and you're good to go. Seeing this? We're gonna put some black pepper. You know what? Leave the black pepper. Bit of cayenne pepper in this. Touch of cayenne pepper in that. I'm gonna I want a bowl because I want to show you what this thing look like. I'm gonna get a bowl, get a white bowl. I did have some herbs in the fridge. I'm gonna check the fridge. If I find some coriander and parsley, I'm telling you, that would be great. All right, don't really need it, but if I think I have some in the freezer, yeah. All right, I'm not gonna waste any time to dig up the freezer, because normally when I buy like 10 bunches, I chop them up and freeze them, so it's better that way. All right, this is finished now. Lovely veggie stew. Look at this, and I don't use cooking oil in it. I use like some coconut oil. Very simple. But look at this. Don't eat this at night, because this thing, when you eat it at night, trust me, you will struggle to sleep. But this thing will wake you up. It's lunchtime now, but guess what? I like to eat later when I finish this. I might go live again because I'm going to make a powerful porridge. I love my porridge. That porridge is going to have even okra in it. Look at that. Put some of those chunky root vegetables on top of this. Man. See that? You need the juice in it. So that means if you're taking that up, later I'm going to eat some of this. But my porridge is my starter. And this is where the herbs come in. If you have some herbs, you just, let me move this. If you have some herbs, you just sprinkle this over it, like chopped parsley, coriander. Just finish this off. I'm telling you. Wow. No, this is not real. Wow. Guys, if the flavor is a cut above the rest, trust me. Not because I cook it, but I'm telling you. I'm going to show you. I want to give you a close-up shot, but that thing is hot. Touch the plate. It's like coming out of the oven. Just gonna put it on this. And when you're seeing this, if you haven't subscribed, you know, just be reasonable. Hit that subscribe button, because you won't find this anywhere. Trust me. I'm 100% confident. Look at this. Just look at the colors in this. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm all right. Linden is all right. You know, Linden always get up, work. You know, when I finish this, within 5 minutes, I'll probably go live again, because one of the thing otherwise from this I will eat it probably about 1 o'clock to 1:30, because once it hit 2 o'clock, I need to start up the food truck, which is outside, and it's already loaded. I'm in West King Zone. So if you're in the UK, I'm in West King Zone today with the food truck, serving up some Caribbean food and stuff like that. But otherwise, when I finish, I'm going to make some lovely peanut and okra and oats porridge, because that's what agree with me. And that helped me also fuel my day, keep me strong. Don't let me feel too loggy. And then this is the finisher. When I hit this about 3 o'clock, this keep me energizing. Don't let me feel fatigue, sluggish, I'm a grown man and I'm not small. So sometimes I can't eat anything. So when I eat this, I don't need to worry about vitamins. This will keep me shining, feel like energetic, bubbling and stuff. That's why I love cook food like this. Just look at this again. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you later. Again, all you lovely people, I'll see you later, because, I'm going to look after some porridge. I'm a porridge man. My family know I love porridge. So within about 10 minutes, probably go live. I'm going to show you how I make my power porridge. This porridge, you drink this porridge, it's going to make you feel like King Kong, strong in that way. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure having you guys, and peace be unto you. Enjoy the rest of your day and your week. I'll see you in about 10 minutes time.